So it's not all in your head?
No, it's like a whole body experience.
Interesting.
He talks about these parts of the brain,
Okay.
like the brainstem, which controls, your basic function.
And like breathing.
Welcome to Book Haven.
Ever look at like a tree blowing in the wind? Or even just a little bug crawling around? And wonder what's that like for them?
Yeah.
What are they experiencing?
It's a great question.
It's a question that philosophers and scientists have been asking forever.
Right.
Today we're diving into The Dawn of Mind by James Cooke.
Okay.
And this book goes deep into this whole idea of consciousness. But with like a really interesting twist, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about the human brain.
Well, you're not going to find Cooke like only talking about human brains.
Right.
His argument is like way deeper than that.
Yeah.
He's saying that consciousness could actually be like woven into life itself.
Wow.
Even organisms that don't have brains.
Okay.
He's proposing they could still have some level of awareness.
So we're not just talking about thinking
No.
or feeling,
No.
but something even more basic than that.
Yeah, like at the very foundation of what it means to be alive.
I thought it was really interesting how Cooke uses both science and philosophy
Yeah, he brings them both together
to kind of explore this idea.
to make his case.
Yeah, he's not just speculating, he's looking at biology,
Exactly.
evolution, the whole thing.
He starts by looking at how consciousness could have evolved. Like, what would be the advantage from a survival standpoint?
Yeah.
And it makes sense if
Right.
you're aware of your internal state.
Okay.
You know when you're hungry,
Right.
you know when you're injured, right?
Yeah.
And if you can sense what's going on around you,
Yeah.
then you can react to danger.
Okay.
Those are basic things.
Yeah.
They're super important for survival.
Right. So it makes sense that even single-celled organisms,
Even simple organisms.
might have some of that
Right.
to help them stay alive.
Exactly.
This is where it gets really interesting to me.
Okay.
Cooke argues that consciousness is not just limited to the brain.
So it's not all in your head?
No, it's like a whole body experience.
Interesting.
He talks about these parts of the brain,
Okay.
like the brainstem, which controls, your basic function.
And like breathing and heartbeat.
Yeah, and the insular cortex,
Okay.
which processes your feelings and
It's your
sensations
state.
from your body.
The insular cortex is fascinating.
Right.
It basically helps us understand where we are physically in the world.
Yeah.
Like, close your eyes for a second
Okay.
and just notice.
Mm-hmm.
Can you feel your heart beating?
Yeah.
Can you feel your lungs expanding? All of that information is coming from your body, being processed in your brain.
Yeah.
And that's what gives you this sense of being you.
It's like we're always in conversation with our body,
Right.
in a way.
A constant back and forth.
Yeah. And that's part of being conscious.
Exactly. It's not just about thinking.
Yeah.
It's about feeling and sensing your body in the world.
Okay, so then Cooke takes it even further
He does.
with this theory he calls living mirrors.
Now we're getting to the really interesting part.
Right. This is where it gets pretty wild.
This is where he connects consciousness to even the simplest life forms.
Okay.
So he's saying all living things,
Yeah.
they create order out of chaos
Mm-hmm.
through these feedback loops.
Okay.
They sense something, they react,
Yeah.
and that interaction
Yeah.
shapes their experience of the world.
So like a plant sensing sunlight and turning its leaves?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or a single-celled organism moving away from a harmful chemical.
Okay.
Cooke is saying that interaction, that back and forth,
Yeah.
could be a very basic form of awareness.
So then where do we draw the line between just reacting to something?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
Where's the line between reaction and actual experience?
It's tough.
That's a really tricky question.
It makes me wonder if maybe our definition of consciousness is too limited.
Maybe.
Boy, yeah.
Could it be that we're thinking about it
Yeah.
in too narrow a way?
It could be that this thing that we think is so special, so unique to humans,
Right.
is actually everywhere.
Is all around us,
Yeah.
just expressed in different ways.
I'm still wrestling with that.
Yeah, it's a big idea.
It's a really big idea.
And it's not just a scientific question either.
Right.
Cooke connects his ideas to philosophers like Spinoza,
Okay.
who believed that the whole universe was like
Wow.
one big conscious entity.
Oh, yeah.
He even talks about the concept of Brahman in Hinduism,
Yeah.
which is this universal consciousness that kind of permeates everything.
I really like how he pulls in all these different perspectives.
Yeah, it gives you a broader view.
Makes you realize this debate about consciousness has been going on
For a long time.
forever.
in different cultures all over the world.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the dawn of mind so fascinating, I think. It really makes you think. It challenges us to rethink our assumptions
Yeah.
and consider that consciousness might be much more widespread than we've ever imagined.
So to kind of recap, what I'm taking away from this is Cooke's main argument is that consciousness isn't just about brains, it's about life itself.
It's about being alive.
And this living mirrors idea that even simple organisms could have some form of awareness.
Right.
It really kind of expands what we think we know.
It really pushes the boundaries
about this whole topic.
It leaves us with a lot of questions.
So many questions.
If even a single-celled organism has some awareness, what does that mean for us? How do we understand our place in the universe? If the world around us might be full of experience.
In the most unexpected places.
In ways we're just beginning to understand.
It's really amazing.
It's mind-blowing.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, that's our deep dive into the dawn of mind.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on consciousness?
We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Grab The Dawn of Mind by James Cooke, now on sale for just $18.35. Don't miss this chance to build good habits and achieve remarkable results. Click order now today.
Like and subscribe for more Bookhaven podcasts.